What's up, everybody? Today is Friday, April 18th, Good Friday. Mancave Dave here in Michigan with another pickups video. Let's see if we can get some music going here, though. Hey? Alright. So this is some stuff that I picked up over the last 2 days, actually. And figured I'd show off what I got. And, well, let's see what we got here. So first off, we got one to my favorite store here in town, record store, video games. Paid about $50 for these two stacks. We got some PS2 games, Gauntlet, Seven Sorrows, Gauntlet, Dark Legacy. These are all complete with the booklets. This looks great. Disgaea 2, Cursed Memories, and Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. I'm not sure how to say that, but awesome there. Oh, better turn down the lead a little bit. That's better. We also got Super Mario 64 for the N64. GoldenEye. It's a great game. I always think of my best friends Dave and Adam when I see this, because we spent so many hours playing this in college. For the Game Boy Advance, Link, Legend of Zelda 2, Adventures of Link, and then kind of a crusty copy of The Legend of Zelda for the NES, but it was like $4, so I went ahead and picked it up. So yeah, pretty good little score here. Again, paid about $50 for all of it. These games are definitely well worth that amount. Next thing, just 3 NES adapters. Paid about $30 for these with shipping. It's harder and harder to find these online for a reasonable price, and I mean, the original is always so much more solid and just so much better than the third party that half the time they're broken right out of the packaging. So anytime I can find those and it's a reasonable price, I always try to pick them up. So you guys have seen my videos, some of my cheesy VHS tapes. Line them up here across my shelf. Anyway, this was the big score. This is a Craigslist lot. I saw it, contacted the guy right away. We started talking. He lived about an hour away from where I work, which would be about 2 hours away from where I live. And I was like, hey, I'm really interested in this. It's NES, 38 games. He's like, I want $100 for it. I'm like, is there any way you're coming any closer? I'd give you a little extra money. He's like, well, actually, I have to come drop my daughter off and do some stuff there in town. I'm like, I'll give you an extra $20. It's worth it for me. Turns out, my heart started sinking as we were talking. He's like, well, I used to own a video game store, so I always pick stuff up when I find it. And I'm thinking, oh man, $100. It's going to get me like a bunch of NES play-action footballs. But actually, really happy with this. I got an NES system, a little bit of yellowing, one controller, traditional power cord, RF cable, and then the games. So, looks like maybe a homemade built shelf. But we got Adventures of Dino Ricky, James Bond Jr., which I didn't have, Rolling Thunder, Stinger, Time Lord, kind of a janky copy of Mario Duck Hunt Track and Field, Power Punch 2, which I didn't have, Dr. Mario, Bart vs. the World, Adventures of Rad Gravity. This is another one I didn't have. Bases Loaded 2, Super Glove Ball, The Punisher, Willow, Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, Dragon Strike. I do have this one. This is like a $20 game. Not this one because it's a bit rough. It was a rental, but still, really happy to pick that up. Bard's Tale. This is another one that I've recently come into contact with or added to my collection, but a little bit more uncommon game, so worth probably about $20 or so. Kings of the Beach, Tetris, just kidding, Gauntlet, Gremlins 2, this is one that I just got in my last haul, Punch-Out, Super Mario Brothers, Bionic Commando, this is a great game, The Immortal, Joust, RBI Baseball, Dragon Warrior, Super Spike V-Ball, Xenophobe, Iron Sword, Demon Sword, I think I had that one, Clash Ball, which is another one that I didn't have, Sword and Serpents, Battletoads. Such a great game. Another $20, $25 game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tetris. Star Trek, the 25th anniversary, which I didn't have. What else we got here? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. RBI Baseball 3. Zapper. 3 clamshell cases. What's this? Little book with maybe some codes that people have written in it. Interesting. Anyway, very happy to pick this up for $120, and definitely a lot of stuff in here that I didn't have, which is pretty awesome, and some good stuff that I'll have to be able to trade and sell and easily make back my money. I'll put a new pin connector in this and add some different games. Probably put some of the the better games and some of the not so good games. Usually I bundle an NES system, 2 controllers, zapper, all the cords, with a new pin connector and 17 games for about $120, $130. So that way it's a good deal for whoever buys it, and I get to, like this, make my money back, plus keep a few things. So all in all, pretty good scores here in Michigan, and looking forward now that the snow is finally melting. You probably can't see out the window because it's kind of bright, but there's a snow pile out my window still, but slowly but surely we are getting there. So tomorrow I'm hitting up a flea market. Hopefully I'll pick up a few more things, and we shall see if we're able to find anything good. So from here in Michigan, this is Mancave Dave, and I will see y'all at the next sale. Take care.